Addie Warner as she pops in. Addie, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today.
Of course, thank you for having me.
You got it. You are live on the show, and this is one of the things I want to ask first is the setter mentality. We always talk about volleyball setters, and they're the quarterbacks of volleyball. They're the ones that have to get everyone in the right spot. You touch the ball more than anybody on the floor when you're setting. What's that like for you to step into such a big leadership role and to be able to have so much control over how the game flows?
It really is an honor. You have to have a strong mentality, and you have to keep the girls up like whenever you can. Whenever you see them down, you just gotta tell them that they got this. Like they can do it.
Can you this for our non-volleyball viewers, just go into how much work it takes to build a relationship with these hitters and to understand their rhythm and understand where they all like to be set and the work outside of the games that you guys put in to make sure that you're on the same page.
It does take rhythm, and I've known these girls since I've started playing volleyball in 7th grade. So it does take some work, but during practice, we do practice really hard and we put the work in during practice. So we understand each other.
You've been playing with these girls, like you said, for a long time. It's your senior season. It's your last ride with them. What's it been like so far? Dealing with all the emotions that senior year can bring you.
Um, it hasn't hit me yet. I wouldn't. But it is very sad because like I said, I've known these girls for a long time, and we really have grown up together. And just seeing them grow as players and helping them grow as players as their setter, it means a lot.
With being able to know so many of your teammates so well, do you think there is any players on this volleyball program or in this volleyball program that you can specifically thank volleyball for bringing in your life? Like you don't think they would pop into your circle if it wasn't for volleyball and they've become so close to you just because of the sport you're involved with?
I would probably say that our libero Tess, because I met her when she first came to Lakeside at a volleyball open gym. So if it wasn't for volleyball, I wouldn't know her.
We interviewed Tess a couple of days ago. Great interview as well. You guys, both seniors, both kind of stepping into big leadership roles as the seniors. One of the things that hallmarks how good a senior is for a program is how they leave it when they graduate. What kind of things are you and the rest of the senior class doing this year to try to get the next leadership group ready for what it's going to take next year when you guys are gone?
We're trying to help out our younger girls and show them like how important this really is to want to be on the court and want to have the strength that me and our other setter Andy do. You have to have big shoes to fill, and I think we're gonna leave that behind.
How would you describe your leadership qualities? What kind of leader would you describe yourself as?
I think I'm a good leader. I always tell the girls that they can do this. I give them advice to where they need to be, what they need to do to put the ball down. Like, I'm just all around helping out.
Would you say you're more of a vocal leader or more of those people that lead by example and try to be a leader kind of under the radar as far as your vocal?
I would say I'm both, but more vocal because I don't get to, do the stuff that they do because I'm a setter. But I honestly I would say vocal.
Do you ever watch your hitters and think, "Wow, I wish I could just put it down once. I want
I
to
do.
swing. I want to
I
swing a
do.
little bit." You know.
Yes.
um, what do you think are some of the best feelings in volleyball? We talk to a lot of volleyball players. Some of them say a kill. Some of them say a big dig. Some of them say maybe a block. What do you think your favorite feeling that the sport gives you is?
Well, all of those are amazing. I really like blocks. I like the cheer that we do, but hearing the crowd when you're on the court just yelling and cheering for you, it's really the best feeling in the world. And I love this sport so much.
This is our first volleyball season with Lakeside as a member of the YSN family. So give us an insight into this locker room and the personality of this team, and from your perspective, what it's kind of like to be a part of this group.
We're all very close and we always have a lot of fun with each other. Um, you can see us on the court, dancing together, jumping around. Just we're always having a good time. We're super close.
That team chemistry so important in volleyball because you have to work in sync to succeed. What kind of things outside of the court do you guys do to build that team chemistry and to build that bond with your teammates?
We last year we went to team dinners. We went to Cedar Point for team camps. This year we're gonna do more stuff like that, but it's just that's important is to have that stuff outside of the court that you can do together to build the relationship. That's really important.
Let's talk about this amazing coaching staff that you guys have and what it's like to be under them and what kind of things your coaches have taught you, not just about volleyball, but probably about yourself as well.
I've been coached by Sanford for, I think he came here my sophomore year, and I had him for a year during JO. And he has helped me a lot for volleyball and outside of volleyball, just shaping me who I am as a person. And especially Coach Mead. I've known her for a really long time, longer than Sanford, and she's like a second mom to me. She's always been there for me for anything that I've ever done. So
let's talk about that JO volleyball that you play, and I believe what Club Ashtabula is where you find yourself.
yes.
What does that do for you to be able to play volleyball in the off season, play it with such a high level of competition, play with and against so many great and talented volleyball players? What does that do for you as a volleyball player?
It shows me what the other girls can do, and it gives me more reps to practice what I can do for my in-season team at school. And it just helps a lot. It helps with the mentality and staying in shape to do what I'm needed to do.
With that being said, you spend a lot of time in the gym, a lot of time in the volleyball court. What makes you love the sport so much to put so much time into it?
I think the people, just having everyone around you just cheering all the time, telling me that I can do this, like, and supporting the other girls, that's what keeps me going.
You know, there has to be the days where you don't want to, or the days where it gets tough. What is your driving force to get you through those times on the sport? What inspires you to keep going and keep working hard?
The girls again. I do everything that I do for them because I know that they need me, and they just keep me going. Like if there's a day I don't want to go to practice, I think I'm going to be with all my friends, and it's just a lot of fun. They're super supportive.
Since it's your senior season, we have to talk about your future and some of the things that you're going to be doing in your future after Lakeside. What are some of your future goals and future aspirations that you have for yourself?
I haven't thought about it too much yet. I want to go to college, if that's what you're asking about. But no, I haven't put too much thought into it. Like I said, it hasn't really hit me yet that I'm going to be graduating.
All right, so let's dig this in. So you did absolutely want to go to college. Do you have any kind of thoughts or interests on like a major or a career path or even a field that you'd want to go into?
Probably the medical field, if anything. I do have to think about it though.
When you're looking at colleges and looking at places you can go, are you someone that wants to go a little bit farther away from home, or do you want to stay close? What kind of things interest you in that aspect?
I don't want to go too far, but I do want to go a little bit away just so I can meet more people and get the experience that I'm looking for.
If money wasn't an issue, you go to any state to go to college. You could live in any state for 4 years, or even live in any state for the rest of your life. What state in the country do you think is your dream spot?
Somewhere warm, probably California, Florida, somewhere warm. I like that.
All right, I want to get to know you a little bit off the court before we let you go. Some rapid fire. First question I have for you: what is your family's best vacation spot? What's the best vacation you've ever been on?
I went to North Carolina. That's probably the best. Just the beach is gorgeous.
What is a dream vacation that you still have that you haven't been able to go to yet?
Los Angeles, California. I would love to.
When you think of things that make your family unique and the things that maybe it's tradition, maybe it's the way you treat each other, what is one thing about your family that makes it unique to others?
We're just super close. Like, obviously all families are, but we can go to each other for anything. Like, we have like a group chat. We always talk about everything.
We're we're coming off of a summer. Summer is winding down. We're getting into the fall. So my question for you is, what's your favorite summer activity? What's the best thing to do during summer vacation?
Swim. Go to the beach.
When you think of your favorite season, fall, winter, spring, summer, what's your favorite season?
I like summer, but I also like fall. I like the cool down and like going to football games, like stuff like that.
Lakeside has a lot of great athletics. What is your favorite sport to go and support yourself when you're not playing?
Um, Either football or basketball.
All right, and then last but not least, you get to represent Lakeside so much. What is it about Lakeside's community that you think is so special and you're going to miss so much when you graduate?
Uh, it just feels like a family when we go when at school. We're all super close, and that school has taught me a lot, like about all the different people that we have. It's just nice.
All right, Addie, before we let you go, I want to give you the chance to shine a light on the people in your life that support you and give shout outs to whoever you think deserves it. You can take as much time as you want to just shout out the people in your life that have your back throughout your whole career.
Definitely my mom and my stepdad and my dad, obviously. And I would say Coach Mead because she has been there for me for so long, and she's even invited me like to her house, and we've always been super close. And all the girls on my team, I can't even pick out one or two of them. It's all of them.
Addie, we want to thank you so much for taking the time to join us today live on the show. We appreciate it. We wish you the best of luck the rest of your senior year. We can't wait to talk to you again real soon.
Thank you.